Hey guys, I'm Plastic Sports, and this is another installment of my World of Warcraft video series entitled Tanking and Talking. This is a series where I show footage usually from a PvE point of view and discuss different topics. Today's video will be a bit different, where I'm not actually tanking. I was in balanced spec for this footage, and the dungeon is Halls of Valor on Mythic difficulty. The topic for this video: how is Legion so far? I'm going to be breaking this video up into sections, so let's go ahead and get started with the first, which is questing. So, for what it's worth, I've played WoW since mid-TBC, so I've been around for a while. No, I didn't start in vanilla, so I can't really comment on that era, but so far, questing a Legion is hands down my favorite. The technology behind the zone scaling is amazing. Any mob you come across will always be level appropriate. The loot you receive will be on par with what it should be, regardless of what zone or quest you get it from. The ability to choose what zone to start your Legion journey is a pretty great feature, and no doubt helped alleviate a lot of issues during the initial launch of the expansion, which was amazing in my opinion. So smooth. I'm not going to lie, I didn't read each and every line from each and every quest, but what lore and plot lines I did pay attention to seemed very well written and made sense to me. I actually became attached to a few of the characters' stories and cared what happened to them. This has not happened to me in a game, much less an MMO, in a very long time. All in all, well done, Blizzard. Now let's move on to the artifacts. I've been excited about the idea of the artifact weapons since they were first announced a while ago. Featuring a talent tree-esque progression all to themselves, it reminds me of the old days in WoW where we were able to pick and choose which path to take in the tree. It's true that eventually everyone will have every trait unlocked, but just having that initial decision-making process is enough to make me happy. Who knows what the future holds for the trait tree. Apart from that, I'm happy with most of the appearances of the weapons as well. There are some that are a bit boring. I'm looking at you, rogues. But overall, I think the art team did a great job. I am obviously maining a druid and have spent a vast majority of my time staring at a large bear butt, but that bear butt is made of stone now, so that's pretty awesome. I'm definitely in love with the new druid artifact forms, so that's definitely a positive in my opinion. Artifact power gains aren't as bad of a grind as I expected, and paired with the artifact knowledge research, I'm easily keeping my balance alt spec at a respectable level and not feeling like I'm neglecting or sacrificing my main guardian spec weapon. Again, hats off to you, Blizzard. Alright, so now let's talk about the dungeons. I personally love the dungeons in Legion so far. I've done all of them on all difficulties except for the Archway and Quarter Stars. I'm only about 300 rep away from unlocking those two. Mechanically, I think they are well balanced and just challenging enough in the different difficulties. Mythic feels punishing when mechanics are done wrong, but smooth when they're done right. Boss design for me is overall great. My favorite boss encounter so far has to be Cordana Felsong in the Vault of the Wardens. I personally love taking the light and dealing with all the mechanics associated with that when I'm DPSing as balance. It just feels very well thought out and very well implemented. I can't wait to tackle this fight on the Mythic Plus modes. Overall, though, for the rest of the dungeons, there isn't anything I can really complain about, and so far, so good. Now on to World Quests. So, without a doubt, World Quests are a great addition to World of Warcraft. To me, though, they can be a little repetitive. There are a lot of them to choose from, but I have done the same ones quite a few times already, and it hasn't been a full 3 weeks from the launch just yet, so that's a little bit worrisome. But with that said, they are a great resource for reputation, artifact power, order resources, gear, and if you want to, you can even do it from gold. So you can pick and choose which quest you want to do for what reward you want at the time. This alone is a vastly superior system to the old daily quests of the past expansions that we've been used to. So in my opinion, it just blows that out of the water. I'm sure in the future Blizzard will expand the pool of quests so people like me that think it gets a little repetitive won't feel that way. But World Quests overall are a great addition, and in my opinion, it's a feature that is way, way overdue. There are other areas in the game, such as PvP, that I haven't really spent enough time in just yet to form any kind of real opinion on, so with that said, I'm going to have to wait till later to comment on them. So for my last topic, I'm going to go over professions. Blizzard completely overhauled the UI, so now you can see where unlearned recipes are attained, making it much easier to track down that elusive recipe you just can't find. More than that, professions have been taken into a whole new level with the addition of quests specific to each profession. This has not only made leveling and gaining new recipes feel more substantial, but also gave us quite a bit of experience while leveling, for me at least. I can't speak to all of the professions, but for leatherworking at least, I thoroughly enjoyed the quest line. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up by asking you guys what you think of Legion so far. What are your favorite features? What are your least favorite features? Go ahead and comment down below. I'm truly interested to see what you guys think. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, or dislike it if you didn't. The feedback actually really helps. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this if you haven't already, and I appreciate you watching, guys, and stay tuned for more.